Now this one is a pretty interesting question. It says Aman has come to the market with rupees 100. He buys 5 kilograms of cabbage and 4 kilograms of potato. He will have rupees 20 left. What does that mean? Out of 120 left means he has spent 80 rupees. So if I assume price of cabbage to be C and price of potato to be P, then 5C plus 4P equal to 80. So the possible solutions would be, just find the solutions, right? And we have to buy something, right? Does it say that? Or else, if he buys 4 kilograms of cabbage, okay, so there has to be some price, right? 4 kilograms of cabbage and 5 kilograms of onion, he will have 7 rupees left. Now be careful, this is cabbage, that is C. Let's say onion is N. Yeah, the price of onion is N. So we have 4C plus 5N equal to 7 rupees left. Out of 107 left means 93 is spent. So we have these two equations. One thing that we know that the number of or the price of each one of them has to be integer in rupees, that is given. And any type of these vegetable can be purchased in positive integer kilogram or none at all. Oh, so we can have 0 also. Okay, fantastic. So let's find the solutions first. The positive integer solutions for this, if I take C as 0, I'll get P as 20. The next solution we can get directly from AP. This will reduce, this will increase. Common difference of C will be 4, common difference of P will be 5. So this is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Let's check. P value will be 20 minus 5, 15, 10, 5, 0, minus 5. We cannot take that. So only these many solutions. Nice. Only these many solutions. Now from here, C and N. 4C plus 5N equal to 93. Check for the first value. If I take N equal to 1, 93 minus, put N equal to 1, 5 goes to the other side, 88. 88 by 4 is 22. So the first solution is 22 and 1. The next one will be 22 minus 5, 17. 17 minus 5, 12. 12 minus 5, that is 7. 7 minus 5, that is 2. This one will be 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 4, 13. 13 plus 4, 17. These are all possible solutions. Yep. These are all possible solutions. Is there any common element among these two? Is there any common element among these two? C is the common element. Is there any equal value of C in both of them? These are all solutions of C and N. These are all possible solutions of C and P. But we have to identify the commonality. The price of C, that is cabbage, has to be same everywhere, right? So here we have 0, 4, 8, 12, 16. That's it. Here we have 22, 17, 12, 7, 2. That's it. Oh wow, can you see that? Cabbage price 12 is the common one. So ultimately what we get is there is only one possible situation of the prices of cabbage, potato and onion. Cabbage 12, potato 5, onion 9. So 12, 5, 9 are the only possible situations, possible prices. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Nothing else is required as of now. Let's read the questions. First question, it says, Aman decides to buy only onion in whatever maximum quantity possible. Only onion, whatever maximum quantity possible with the money he has come to the market with. How much money will he be left after the purchase? Let's look at the price. Price of onion is 9. And with 100 rupees, 100 is equal to, if I divide by 9, 9 into 11, 99 plus 1. This is the maximum that I can buy. 11 kg is the maximum quantity that I can buy at a price of 9 rupees per kg. So 1 rupee will be left. 1 rupee will be left. How much money will be left? Okay, so option C is the correct answer, right? So this question has nothing technical involved. You just do the number or you just use the numbers properly. Yeah, that's it. Just read the question carefully and answer it. That's it. It's a desi gaon wala simple question. Aman decides to buy only onion and potato, both in positive integer kilogram. So now we know that the onion price is 9 and potato price is what? Just check that. What was the potato price? Potato price was 5. Potato price is 5. Both in positive integer kilogram in such a way that the money left with him after the purchase will be insufficient to buy a full kilogram of either of the two vegetables. So I should not have 5 rupees left. Okay, because if I have 5 rupees left, I'll be able to buy 1 full kilogram. And we should be bothered only about the lower price. 9, anyways, it's not required because 9 is more than 5. Right, so we should not have more than 4 rupees left. So we should have used minimum 96 rupees and maximum 100 rupees. Okay, so if I assume that we buy, X kg of onion and Y kg of potato, the expenditure will be 9x plus 5y. This can be equal to 96. 9x plus 5y, it can be equal to 97. Okay. 9x plus 5y equal to 98. 9x plus 5y equal to 99. And 9x plus 5y should be equal to 100. These are all the possibilities that we have. That's all. Minimum is 96. You cannot spend 95 because if you spend 95, you will be left with 5 rupees and that will be good enough to buy 1 full kg of potato. Okay, so find the number of solutions. Let's start with the easiest one. 9x plus 5y equal to 100. If I put x equal to 0, then y will be 20. The next possibility will be 5, 10. Here the next possibility will be 11. 11 minus 9 is 2. Further if you go, it will be negative and you can't take 0. So 2 solutions from here. Think about that. What is the question saying? Both in positive integers. So you cannot take 0. We took it 0 to check and then we rejected that and the other 2. So there are 2 solutions from here, 2 possibilities from there. This one. 2 possibilities from here. Check that very carefully. Here it is very easily visible. 99 is divisible by 9. So I'll take y as 0 so that x is 11. The next possibility of y will be 9. Next will be 18, 27 and so on. But next possibility of x will be 11 minus 5, that is 6. 6 minus 5, that is 1. This is invalid. So there also we have 2 possibilities. Fantastic. 9x plus 5y equal to 98. So what can be done? I just need to focus on finding the first solution. If I take y equal to 1, I get 93, 2, 88, 3, nothing, 4, 5, 6, just hold on. Yeah, if I put x equal to 2, that's it. Because if I take x equal to 1, 98 minus 9 is 89. That will not be divisible by 5. If I put x equal to 2, 9 into 2 is 18. 98 minus 18 is 80. 80 divisible by 5, that is 16. The next value is very easy. 2 plus 5, 7. 16 minus 9, 7. Next value is again very easy. 7 plus 5, 12. But 7 minus 9 is minus 2. So don't go beyond. Here also 2 solutions. Okay. 9x plus 5y equal to 97. Once again, check it carefully. Same process. The way we took x equal to 2 here it will be x equal to 3. If I take x equal to 3, 9 3s are 27. 97 minus 27 is 70. By 5, 14. That's the first solution. 3 and 5, 8. 8 and 5, 13. 14 minus 9 is 5. 5 minus 9 is minus 4. So we don't take that. So here also we have 2 solutions. Nice. 9x plus 5y equal to 96. Oh, this is again very easy. You can take x as 4. 9 4s are 36. See, I'm just trying to match the unit digit so that I get a 0 or 5. Because if I take, 9 4s are 36, 6 6 0, so this will be divisible by 5. So 60 by 5, that is 12. That's the first solution. Next one will be 4 plus 5, 9. 12 minus 9, that is 3. After that will become negative. So only 2 solutions. So total number of possibilities will be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That is 10. So 10 solutions are there. Out of those 10 solutions, read the question. If all such permissible combinations of purchases are equally likely, what is the probability that Aman buys more onion than potato? More onion than potato. That means x should be more than y. So for probability, what do? Event divided by sample space. Sample space has 10 possibilities. Now go back and check where do we have x more than y. X more than y is this possibility, that is 9 3. 4 12 is not. 8 5 is another one. Okay. Is there any other possibility where x is more than y? Probably that Aman buys more onion than potato. 8 5 3 14. Only onion and potato. More onion than potato. So this is one possibility, 9 3. Then we have 8 5, 7 7, 6 9 1 18. 10 2, right, this is another one. Yeah, 10 2, another one. So 3 possibilities. So probability will be 3 by 10. Wow, a beautiful question. mix of probability, numbers, integer solution, everything. So option D, 3 by 10 is the correct answer. Now this is one DI set, slightly easier one, because one is that the language is pretty simple. The second one is based on Venn diagram a little bit, but very easy and very simple distribution, very simple numbers. Let's see. 41 applicants have been shortlisted for interviews for some data analysis positions. Some of the applicants have advanced expertise in one or more fields among the following: data analysis, database handling, and coding. The number of applicants with different advanced expertise are given in this 2A by 8 table, whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 columns and 2 rows. The number of applicants with advanced expertise in all 3 fields is given as X in the table, and where X is a non-negative integer, and this is the table. Let's simply create a Venn diagram. Okay, do we have the space here? Yeah, we'll draw the diagram here. Suppose this is the entire group of 41 people. There we have one group, there we have another group, there we have another group. All the 3 is X, I'm writing it in advance. What all do we have here? Data analysis, total is 12. Data analysis is 12. Okay. Then we have data handling is 5. Data handling is 5. Let me remove that circle, otherwise it will create a trouble. Yeah. Okay. Then we have coding, total is 7. Suppose this is coding and the total circle, this total circle is 7. Okay. Now read carefully. Data analysis and database handling, that is 2. Data analysis and database handling. Data analysis, database handling. Data analysis, database handling. That means this entire thing is 2. If this is X, this is 2 minus X. Yep. Okay. That's the point where people make mistake. Database handling and coding, that is 3. So the common area between database handling and coding is 3. So this entire thing is 3. So this has to be 3 minus X. Yeah, because this is already X. Then we have data analysis and coding, that is 6. Data analysis and coding, this entire common area is 6. This entire common area is 6. This is X, so this 6 minus X. Now you can find each of these areas. How come? This area is total 7 minus 6 minus X minus 3 minus X. Just simply subtract. Right? So this will be X minus 2. The whole point is this total has to be 7. So 7 minus 6 minus X, X and 3 minus X. 7 may say subtract these 3 values. You will get X minus 2. You can check by adding all of them, you should get 7. Minus X, X, minus X, X, cancel. 6 plus 3 is 9 minus 2, 7. Perfect. What about this value? This will be 12 minus 6 minus X, X and 2 minus X. 6 minus X, X and 2 minus X. So it is 4 plus X. Check it very carefully. Similarly, this portion that is only data handling will be 5 minus this, 2 minus X, X and 3 minus X. So this will be 0 and X. Wow. Yeah. We can check again. Sum of these 4 values has to be 5. Sum of these 4 values has to be 12. Sum of these 4 values has to be 7. Nice. Now here, there is one very interesting thing that you can see. None of the values can be negative. They can be 0. Now look at it closely. Where is the possibility? The possibility is with those areas where we have something minus something. So when I look at these values, 6 minus X has to be positive. So 6 has to be greater than or equal to X. 2 minus X has to be positive. So 2 minus X has to be greater than or equal to 0. So 2 has to be greater than or equal to X. Oh, so X has to be less than or equal to 6 and X has to be less than or equal to 2. So this is ignored because this is a much bigger condition, much important. Okay. X minus 2 also has to be greater than 0. So X minus 2 has to be greater than or equal to 0. So X has to be greater than or equal to 2. Oh wow. These two conditions both should be true. There is only one value of X possible and that is 2. Yes? Check it carefully. From here we get X has to be less than or equal to 2. From here we get X is more than or equal to 2. It is possible only in one case and that is X equal to 2. Is there any other case that we have not checked? Yes, this one, 3 minus X. So, okay, fantastic. X has to be less than 3. So, X is 2. So, absolutely fine. So, we got the values of X, the value of X. So, if I put the value of X as 2, 2 minus X will be 0, X minus 2 will be 0, 3 minus X will be 1, 6 minus X will be 4. Wow. 4 plus x, that is 6. X is 2. Check and confirm. This total has to be 12. 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 0, 12. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1, that is 5. 4, 2, 1, 0, that is 7. So, and this overall total is how much? Inside the circles, overall total would be 12, 2, 1, 0. 14 and 1, 15. So this outside will be 41 minus 15, and that is 26. Okay, so these 26 people do not belong to any of these specializations. Nice. What is the question? What best can be concluded about the value of x? We have calculated x equal to 2 only. So option B is the correct answer. Right. How many applicants did not have advanced expertise in any of the 3 given fields? 26, right? 26. Option D, 26 is the correct answer. And this we have determined exactly. Fantastic. So this was a good question.
Read the following scenario and answer the 3 questions that follow. A store offers a choice of 5 different discount coupons to its customers, described as follows. Coupon A, a flat discount of 250. Coupon a flat discount of 250 on a minimum spend of 1200 on greater than equal to 1200 spend. Coupon B, a 15% discount on a minimum spend of 500 rupees in one transaction. Minimum spend of 500 and the discount is 15% on greater than equal to 500 spend up to a maximum discount of 300. So the maximum discount that we have is 300 rupees. So 300 is 15% of what? So 1 is equivalent to 20. So 100% will be 2000. So the amount maximum can be 2000, right? Coupon C, a flat discount of 100 rupees on a minimum spend of 600 in one transaction. Okay, this is very easy. There is nothing much going on in this discount. 100 rupees on greater than equal to 600 of transaction. Coupon D, 10% discount on a minimum spend of 250 rupees. So 10% on greater than equal to 250 up to a maximum discount of 100 rupees. Maximum discount that you can get is 100 rupees and that should be 10% of something. So least amount to get maximum discount will be 1000. 10% of 1000 is 100. Okay. Then comes E, a flat discount of 50. Flat discount of 50 rupees on minimum spend of 200 rupees in one transaction. All right. Now it says the customers are allowed to use at most one coupon in one transaction. That is 2 or more coupons cannot be combined for the same transaction, right? 2 or more coupons cannot be combined for the same transaction and one coupon will be allowed to use in at most one transaction. That's it. So one transaction, one coupon. You cannot use 2 coupons. Now those transactions could be or could not be clubbed together. We don't know anything about that. That will be clear from questions. Let's check this out. First one, it says 4 customers use 4 different discount coupons for their respective transactions in such a way that they obtained a total discount of 710. Which discount coupon was not used? Okay, so first of all, we need to check what discounts are available. In case of E, in case of A, the discount of 250 is fixed, right? In coupon B, 15% discount. Okay, so this amount will vary from 75 to 300, right? Minimum discount 15% on minimum amount of 500. So that is 75 rupees. Maximum you can get is 300. Coupon C. So coupon C, flat discount of 100 rupees. Coupon D, 10% discount. So minimum discount will be 10% of 250. Maximum it will be 100. In case of E, a flat discount of 50 rupees, nothing more than that. So what could be the minimum discount anyone can get? 250 plus 50, 300, 400, 500. Minimum discount is 500. And the maximum discount anyone can have is 250 plus 300, 550, 650 and 150, 800. So minimum discount is 500, maximum discount is 800, taking all the 5s together. But we need to take only 4 and the total discount should be 710. So what can we understand from here? That these three are fixed, right? These three are getting us 400 rupees. So rest of the 310 we should be getting from either here or here, right? Or any four that we take, we can ignore one of them. So how is that possible? First of all, if you remove this 250 part, are we able to achieve 710? No. If you remove this 250, minimum 250, maximum 550. So that is not possible. If I remove this discount, then minimum it will be 425. Maximum I can reach is 500. So this is also mandatory. This is also mandatory, right? Then if I remove this discount, then I get minimum 400, maximum 700. So again, this discount is mandatory as well. Without C, you cannot achieve 710. What about D? If you remove discount D, then minimum will be 475 and maximum will be 700. So again, this one is mandatory. So we can ignore this one, right? We can ignore definitely. E we can ignore because even without E, minimum discount that can be taken is 450 and maximum will be 750. And in that case, we can, ignore E and get 40 less discount in any of these two, right? Any of these two, or maybe total discount from maximum, the difference should be 40. Because taking these four, maximum discount is 750. The only change, the only part where discount can vary, not A, not C, either B or D, right? And in these two, 300 plus 1, 400. Instead of 400, we can take a discount of 360 and the total will be 710. 250 plus 100, 350 plus 360, 710. So E, coupon E is not used. Answer is not option E. Coupon E is in option C. That's a good thing. Next one, 4 customers used 4 different discount coupons for their respective transactions in such a way that nobody used any discount coupon suboptimally. What is that suboptimally? That a discount coupon is used suboptimally if using another discount coupon could have resulted in a higher discount for the same transaction. Okay. What was the minimum combined spend before application of any discount? So once again, we need to write the range A, B, C, D and E. Now in case of A, the discount is fixed, which is 250, and the amount that we need to consider is greater than equal to 1200. In case of B, the discount is 1500 and the amount that will vary from 500, greater than 500, and at max at 2000 it will be optimal, right? In case of C, flat discount of 100, in case of 600 and greater than equal to 600. In case of D, 10% discount. In case of 250, greater than equal to 250, and then E, 50 rupees in case of greater than equal to 200. Now it says used 4 different discount coupons for their respective transactions such that nobody used any discount coupons suboptimally. So basically we need to check which of these one discount is suboptimal with respect to some other discount. Now in case of A, what we can say, 250 rupees discount out of 1200. Is there any discount that is giving us 250 or more than that if 1200 is spent? In case of B, if you spend 1200, you are going to get 15%, that is 180. So definitely that is less than 250. So A, coupon A must be used, right? Now in case of B, minimum at 500, discount is 75 and maximum 300, right? So at 500 rupees, anyone will use discount coupon B, right? And if you check at 500, C is not applicable. If I use D at 500, D is giving us 10%, that is 50 rupees, right? 50 rupees at 500. So D is definitely will not be used, D will not be used, and B will always be used in these type of scenarios. Whenever we are talking about a discount coupon, nobody used any discount coupon suboptimally. Whenever you are using D, when the amount is greater than equal to 500, so this is not optimal. B is always optimal, right? Okay, so B is definitely good. In case of C, greater than equal to 600, the discount is 100, so it works. At 500, this discount is 75 rupees, which is better than this one, but at 600, the discount will be here 90 rupees, but at 600, we are getting 100 rupees. So no one is beating discount coupon C at 600 or more than that. At 600 rupees, you can say. Now in case of D, we already know that D is suboptimal in case of B. In case of E, 200 rupees, 50 rupees discount. So at 200, no other coupon qualifies, right? So E is definitely optimal. If someone is paying 200 rupees for a transaction, he will get 50 rupees discount, and no other discount can beat it. So only discount that will not be used.
So question is, in a factory, three types
Correct.
of products, A, B, C.
Question is, what was the minimum combined spend?
All workers
So in case of
employed.
A, minimum combined spend is 1200. That is needed. In case of B, minimum amount spent is 500. In case of C, it will be 600. In case of E, it will be 200. And this total is amounted up to 2500 rupees. So the answer is option E, right? Then comes the last question of this set. A family wanted to purchase 4 products worth 1000 each. Okay. And another product worth 300. So 1000.
In 1 hour, 100 workers can produce 80 A, 160 B, and 120 C. So this is your work.
Last one.
This is number of persons, and this is the time period. So using mandate,
they were told that they could pay for the 5 products through 1 or more transaction. In any way they wanted, as long as the purchase amount of any one product would not get split into different transactions.
This man is 100.
One product cannot be paid in different transactions. More than one product can be paid in one transaction. Use the same discount coupon repeatedly for separate transactions.
So the formula
if they
becomes
opt for more than one
W1
transaction.
is equal to M2D2H2 upon
So if they opt
W2.
for more than one transaction,
Now,
for
so
same transaction,
upon W1. So work is this.
same coupon can
so
be
what I'm
used
doing,
multiple
मैं
times.
इसका इधर multiply कर देता हूँ, इसका इधर.
Now what was the maximum discount they could
ये
obtain
100
for their
workers वो
purchase?
काम करते हैं.
Okay.
और 75
So in case of
workers ये
A,
वाला काम
we know
इन दोनों
that
को
we have
product कर दें.
250 rupees
So 100 into 1
at
into
greater than equal to 1200.
125A.
For B,
plus
we have
140B
75
plus
rupees
180C
to 300 for greater than equal to 500.
is equal
For
to
C, we have a
M2
flat discount of
D2.
100 for greater than
मतलब
equal
H2 है वो
to
basically,
600
तो
rupees.
75 into
For D,
2
we have a 10%
into
discount,
W1.
and that will vary from 25 to 100. And for E, we have a 50 rupees for 200,
ठीक है.
greater than equal to
Simplify
200.
कीजिए.
So in this case,
देखो
the
100
discount
यहाँ
is
पे मुझे दिखता
overall
है, तो cancel out हो
25%.
जाएगा.
Right? The
50
discount
से
overall
52
is
जा 100
25%.
और ये 150
In
है.
this case, if someone is paying 1200 rupees and getting
So let's
250
multiply
discount,
this.
the discount is
250A
basically
Plus 280B
20 and 10 by
plus
12, 1 by 20. So something like
360C
very close to 21% something, right?
240A
21% something.
480B.
In this one, the discount is
360C.
fixed, which is 15%. In this one, the discount is
I can cancel out
16.66% something.
this.
If I want
So
to use
10A
this,
is equal to
I want to pay all of these
200B.
5
So A is equal to 20B.
transactions. How should we
got
do so
one
that we can
relation
maximize it?
with,
Now,
between A and
if we club it,
Now in
if
3
we
hours,
club,
150
or
workers
if we take individually,
can
all the values are
produce
greater
this
than
much.
200.
So what
The
is the
limit
value
of
of
this
X?
is 200.
तो अब क्या करूँगा?
And
इस वाली
you can use
information
one
को
coupon
इसके
at one
साथ compare
transaction.
करते हैं और इसके साथ
So
M1 D1 बनाते हैं.
I can use this
So
coupon at here,
M1
or here, or here,
D1,
or here,
so
or here.
100
But I am getting a maximum
into
discount of 50.
The work is this.
That does not make sense, right? Because I am getting
150A
bigger discounts
plus
here. For
XB
1000 rupees, I can get
plus
150 rupees discounts here,
540C
right? So how do we maximize this? So if I
M2
ignore this,
D2,
next maximum discount is
150
this one,
into
which is
3.
21%, correct?
Right.
So we should maximize
And
it as much as
इसको
possible.
इसके साथ relate
So how do we
करते
pay
हैं.
for it?
80A
So first of all, what we
plus
can do
160B
is we can pay for
plus
these two
120C.
together. 1000 plus 300 is 1300, and
इसको
for
cancel
that
out कीजिए,
we are
50
going
से
to
again जा रहा
get a discount of 250
तो
rupees,
यहाँ पे
right?
राइट हैंड साइड में
Because the
9 आ
maximum
जाएगा,
discount
लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में
we are
2 है,
getting in
क्रॉस
terms of
मल्टीप्लाई
percentages is here.
Sorry,
Even if you take
multiply करते हैं
1300
इसको,
in,
तो
in place of
300A
1200, still this will be bigger than all
2xB
this, because 15% for 1300
1080C.
you are getting 15%, that is
this will be
195
240A
195 rupees discount
480B.
in this case. So that is definitely, this
And-
one is definitely better than this.
No,
10%
no,
does not make sense.
no.
Now in this case,
This
we
is
are
3
getting
into 3,
16.66%.
so basically 9 का
discount
multiply
only for a fixed
720A.
amount, that is 600. If you want
This
to
is
pay 1000,
1440
still you will get
P.
100 discount. While
This is
while paying 1000, you are
1080
getting
C.
150 rupees discount here. So it does not make sense to use
So
this.
I can directly
use
cancel
this
this
and use
out.
Now
I will get
I cannot
इसको
use
right hand side लेके
1000
जाते हैं.
alone
So I will
for
get
couponing,
2xB
because in that case it
is
won't be
equal to
valid, right?
300A
If I
right hand
club
side
these
तो
two
मिल जाएगा आपको 420A
and use coupon A, still I am
और
getting 250
420A,
rupees
देखो A की
discount.
value आपको पता है,
But
ये
using
रही.
coupon B, I am getting 15%. That means 300 rupees. So I am clubbing these two,
Plus
or maybe I am paying
1440
individually. It
rupees.
does not matter because the discount is 15%.
So 2xB
In each of
will
these
be-
cases, I am going to
This
get
is,
the discount 150 rupees. 150 rupees
this
and
is
150 rupees.
8,400.
You can pay these two together as well and get 300 rupees
1440.
discount. But
So
the answer will still be the
9840.
same. So total amount 450 plus
तो यहाँ से
250,
आपको
we
x की
can
वैल्यू मिलने
maximize
वाली
it,
है, b से b
and
भी
it
चला
will be
जाएगा
700 rupees,
4920.
which is option A.
So answer is
Okay.
option number A.
Read the following scenario and answer the 3 questions that follow. A T20 cricket match consists of 2 teams playing 20 overs each, numbered 1 to 20. The runs scored in any over is a non-negative integer. The run rate at the end of any over is the average runs scored up to and including that over. Okay, the usual things. The run rate at the end of kth over is the average number of runs scored in the over number 1 to 3 till k, where k belongs to 1 to 20 and k is a positive integer. Okay. So number of hours is always a positive integer. The following table indicates the run rate of a team at the end of some of the overs during T20 cricket match, correct up to 2 decimal places, where n minus 2 is greater than equal to 1 and less than n plus 6, which is less than equal to 20. Okay. So what can we say about n? That n will always be greater than equal to 3 and less than equal to 14, correct? This is what we can say about n. All right. N is a positive integer. It is also known that the team did not score less than 6 runs and more than 15 runs in any over. Okay. So over numbers given, the run rate is given. Even if one instance we are able to figure out the value of n, we can find out the runs scored after all of these overs, right? So let's start with here. Okay. After n overs, the total run will be 7.43 n, right? And after n minus 2 overs, it was run rate is 8, so total run will be this, correct? And the difference will be integer. The runs scored is n minus 1th over and nth over will be integer, correct? At least 6, at most 15. So their sum should also be integer. What did I do here? That the total runs scored till nth over and total run scores till n minus 2nd over. Now if we break this, what we can say? That 0.57 n plus 16 is equal to I, or we can say that this is minus, correct? Okay, so 0.57 n is equal to 16 minus I, or we can say 0.57 is equal to 16 minus I upon n, correct? I is integer and I is run scored in the n minus 1th over plus nth over. This is the run scored in these 2 overs. This is I, and I can be minimum 12, right? And this should be positive. So we can say I can be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? If I take I is equal to 12, so this will become 4, 4 by n should be 0.57 or n should be equal to 4 upon 0.57. Now, if you think about this, okay, what is this value? Approximate, if we talk about this, approximate value. So, 0.57, I am dividing this by 57. So, 57 into 7, 49 plus 350, 399. This is very close. This is very close, right? So, basically, here we can say that n is definitely 7. And now I am going to tell you something which is very useful, like as because of so much practice, I know that 1 by 7 is equal to 14.28%, 2 by 7 is equal to 28.56 or 57%, 3 by 7 is 42.85%, and 4 by 7 is equal to 57.12%. So, as soon as I saw the 57 here, the difference is 57, I thought that somehow 7 must be involved here, and you can see we got that, right? If you take I is equal to 13, then we will get 3 upon n is equal to 0.57, but in that case n should be equal to 300 upon 57, and n should be integer, right? And this is far away from any integer, correct? And then similarly, if you take n is equal to 14, sorry, I is equal to 14, this will become 2 by n is equal to 0.57. Again, this is n cannot be anywhere near to close to integer, 200 upon 57. Then I can take I maximum 15, correct? I can take maximum 15 because there should be something. So, 1 by n is equal to 0.57. Again, 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. So, 1 by n is 0.57 is not possible, right? And you cannot take it 0. If you make it 16, everything will become 0. So, one thing that we got here, that all of these are not applicable. N can take only one value, which is 7. If n is 7, this must be 5, this must be 9, this must be 11, and this must be 13, right? Now, one more thing that you can notice here, 8.11, that is also useful. 8.11 means how do you get 1 1? 1 by 9 is equal to 11.11, right? So, n plus 2 into 8.11, this should be an integer. That means n plus 2 must be a multiple of 9. So, n plus 2 must be 9 or 18, right? But n plus 2 cannot be 18 because n can be maximum 14. So, n plus 2 must be 9. In that case also you can solve it. There are multiple ways to solve this. Now, if we got this, we can simply solve and we get the total run here. This will be 40. And in this case, the total will be, so we can see that the total runs scored in these 2 hours is 12, right? I is equal to 12. So, this will be 52. Now, in this case, what will be the 8.11? So, 8 plus 0.11 into 9. This is 72, and we know that this is 1 by 9, right? We are supposed to take 1 by 9 because it's correct up to 2 decimal points. So, this will be 1. So, 73 runs scored by 9 overs. And here, so the difference is 0.36, or you can simply multiply it 11 into 8.45. Again 0.45. So, what is 5 by 11? That is 45.45, right? So, this will be 5 by 11. So, 8 plus 5 upon 11. That will give us 88 plus 5, which is equal to 93. This is 93. And then in the end, we have 8.08. Now, 8.08, how do we do this? So, in case of 13 into 8.08. 13 into 8 is 104 plus, it will be 1.04, right? So, this will be 105 as much. So, I am not getting any idea regarding this fraction, although I know we can break it, but again it's very much headache because there is no direct relation. So, this will be 105. We can directly multiply this, right? 13 into 8, 104. into 0.08 is 1.04. So we add this and approximate value is 105. Integer value, it cannot be 106. It's more than 105, but this is correct up to 2 decimal points. Okay, so now we are done with this, right? 13, am I missing something? Let me check. 40, 52, then 73 upon 9 is 8.11, 93 upon 11 is 888, then 5 upon 11, 45, 13 105 upon 13, 104, 1 by 13 is 7.69. So it's rounded up to 0.8, right? Correct up to 2 decimal places. Okay then. So let's try to solve this. Total runs we already have here. This is 40. This is 52. This was 73. This was 93 and this was 105. Now we know that after 5th over, in 6th and 7th over, runs scored were 6 and 6 because the difference is 12, right? The difference is 12. This difference is 12. So it can only be 6 and 6. Now difference between these two is 21. Now minimum that can be scored is 6 and maximum that can be scored is 15. So the values can be anything in between 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, till 15. Point is their sum should be 21, 6 plus 15, 7 plus 14, 8 plus 13. It could be any combination, right? 9 plus 12 is also possible. 10 plus 11 is also possible. In these two, total runs scored is 20. Once again, same situation. Minimum 6. Maximum it can be 14. 6 plus 14, 7 plus 13, 8 plus 12, 9 plus 11, 10 plus 10. Then we have 22 here. So minimum 6 and maximum is already given 15. So you cannot take 6, maximum 15, then minimum must be 7. So 7 plus 15, 8 plus 14, 9 plus 13, 10 plus 12, 11 plus 11, all of these are possible. Now it says, what is the value of n? So straightforward we can say n is equal to option B, which is 7. Then it says, in which of these pairs of over numbers the team could have scored 22 runs in total, 8 and 9. Now in case of 8 and 9, total is 21. So definitely not, A is not the answer. 6 and 7, total runs 12, we know that. 7 and 8, okay. In 7th over, we know that runs scored is 6. In case of 8th, maximum it could be 15. So 15 plus 6, it can be 21 maximum, it cannot be 22. 9th and 10th. 9th and 10th. So in 9th over, any number we can take from 6 to 15. 9th over, we can take any number between 6 to 15, both including. In case of 10 again, we can take any of these two numbers between 6 to 14, both included, 6 and 14. So of course, 11 plus 11, 22 is possible. 10 plus 12, 22 is possible. So 9 and 10th over together can have a total of 22 runs. 10 and 11. Last one is 10 and 11. In 10th over, the runs scored can be 6 to 40. In 11th over, it could be 7 to 15, right? So 22 is possible or not. It says in which of these pair of the over numbers the team could have scored. Okay, my mistake, guys. This is 12, not 22, right? This is 12. That's why I'm thinking, what's wrong with this, correct? That I'm getting two answers. 10 and 11th are also possible. But no, this is not possible because the difference is 12. So total runs that can be scored in 12th and 13th over must be 6 and 6. So even if you are getting in 11th over as 14, 10th and 11th, so 10th and 11th maximum it could be 20. Okay, we don't need to worry about 12 and 13. So answer is option D. This is also not possible. Question number 23, which of the following over numbers the team must have scored the least number of runs? So we know that least number of runs were scored in 6th, 7th, 12th and 13th, which is 6. So only option C makes sense, which is 7.